What is up, everybody? It's your boy Brian with American Auto, and today we are getting back on the 69 GMC. That's right. It's time to do more paint work. Yep, we're gonna finish it. So if you've been a part of this channel for any time, you know I've had this truck for a very long time, and I was getting the paint job done on it by someone else. That beautiful blue that's on the front, I managed to get the whole front end painted and the rear two fenders, okay? And for some reason, I haven't been able to get that same person to finish painting the doors, the A-post, the roof, the back of the cab, none of this, the steps, the bed sides, inside and out, the tailgate, the louvers, and yeah. And y'all can see I've got some work I've got to do right there to clear that up. That's where I had to get the old bolts out with the grinder. Yeah. But we're going to get started on this. And yeah, we're going to pull these rear fenders off. I don't know where I'm going to put them yet, but we got to pull these rear fenders off and get the mirrors pulled off, door handles, door locks, the chrome trim for around the back of the cab. Then we got to tape up the rest of it. And yeah, I think instead of pulling the whole front clip off because I don't have room for storage, I'm just going to tape it all up, because there's enough space there. I can inlay that all the way around and not have to stress it, and then just cover the whole front up and tape around the window, the windshield, and all that. But main thing first, we got to start by pulling these mirrors off, the door handles and door locks, and rear fenders. The rear fenders have to come off so we can paint the inside of that area there. I don't want to leave it. And plus we still have to paint the steps. So yeah, there's that. And then the bed caps, as you can see, they're peeling, but the roof is the worst part. There's the back of it, and even better, it's not as simple as just paint it. You can see in that seam channel there, that I don't know what they used, but it never hardened ever. So we're going to peel that out and fill it back in with probably body filler. See how bad that is? So yeah, we got to fix that all the way around the door. So we're gonna do our best to make that look good. So let's get after it, guys. All right, let's show you where we've made it to. We got the truck taped up first thing this morning, and I got to work on it in this hot heat. Don't know if you've seen the short. Yeah, we've been working away. Now, this truck, the body work isn't too horrible. There's a couple spots that have to be hit down there on the bottom. And I gotta work on that a little bit more there. And you know, a couple other spots, and work on them upper channels up here. We'll take care of that in the next part. The whole roof has been sanded down. This side over here is a little wet from the spray prep, and that side over there, you can tell where I've hit it with spray prep and where I hadn't. But yeah, we got all that sanded down. Now I still have to do this whole panel here, sand it down, and the step here. Yeah, this bed cap sanded, that bed rail over there sanded. Moving on around, we took the tailgate completely off of it. This bed cap sanded, ready to go. That step's done. This outer cone here, roof is sanded. This door over here sanded. Got one spot down there and one spot right there I got to work on. A-post. But yeah, guys. Oh, tailgate over here, I'm working on it too. Got to repair that dent there, and a couple spots in this, but the tailgate's not too horrible. I got to work on this spot here. Now, this is the part that, guys, is crazy. because these are the spots that was bad in this to start with. I didn't do this. Okay, I'm having to fix it now. But whoever done the body work on this before like that, well, on camera it don't really do it justice at how janky that is, but it looks like somebody just like rolled up a ball of mud and shoved it in there. I don't know. But anyway, we still got more sanding to do on this and get it ready. And then we'll get to spraying some color. And for those of you who did not believe me, I will show you this. See that? That's for the filler door. Okay? I body worked this. There's no filler door on there and you will never find it. Now, I'm not the best body worker out there, but I challenge that to just about anybody. You can see me in it. Hi. But yeah, find me a filler door in it. Anywhere on this fender, find me the filler door. All right. Now, let's see where this one is. This one here is the same way. Where's it at? There it is. There's the filler door. Okay. Same thing. Find it. I'll give you all the angles you want to see if you can find it. It's not there. And guys, I did this and that one my very first year doing any of it. And yes, there's a little bit of Bondo in that fender, but not as much as what you would think. I did not just fill in a door with Bondo. I cut around the door and cut a piece of metal in and welded it all in and did it that way, because I don't like Bondo. Too much Bondo causes problems. It breaks, it breaks out if you don't do it right. It's just too much that can go wrong too fast. All right, everybody, we back. It's another day, and I have been super busy trying to fight with the humidity. For those of you that don't know, humidity is the #1 killer of paint jobs. That and idiocy. I qualify for both. Anyway, so we are getting the truck covered up good. I know it looks big like that, but it's all about that. I'll push that down and make it more wood. There we go. I've got that covered up with a sheet, and now I have to go around and cover up that corner, pull this back down over the bumper. Get that corner covered up. Same on the other side here. And then cover the wheels up. And I think that will do it. So, oh, I still got to pull these tail lights off. And so I can spray the tops of them. But yeah, and then we should be ready for paint. I just want to go over everything again and make sure I don't have any loose spots in the tape where this is set outside and the humidity's gotten to it and the moisture's gotten to it. And like this right here, that's a spot that'll get in the window, which I can clean the window, but why do all that if you don't have to? Guys, in Tennessee, you usually don't have humidity like this. Like, not in this part of Tennessee. It's usually a lot cooler and more dry. But for some reason, guys, this year it's been bad. It's been some time, guys. Been about 2 weeks now, which is why why my videos are sporadic right this minute, because having to jump back and forth between 3 different projects, mine being one of them, and then that Challenger, and yeah, some other stuff. So, as y'all know, earlier in this video from 2 weeks ago, I got the truck primed and had the whole front end all taped up. But yesterday I decided I'd bite the bullet and say forget it. And we took the whole front end off the truck just to get that out of the equation. Okay? So Yeah. So we completely took the front end off. For those of you who've never seen most of my engine, there it is. It don't look like much. But yeah, we went ahead and did that, so that way I don't have to fight with trying to keep the paint off of the new paint there and paint off the rear fenders and all that jazz. But everything you see has to be painted, right? And I'm even gonna probably spray some on there, but I'm not going too into detail on the firewall. But you can see right here, this was, yeah, it was rough. And it's still a little rough, but it's okay. I gotta do that down there still, crap. But anyway, we got the whole truck sanded. It is smooth as silk now. And got the tail lights hanging off. Again, with the bed, I ain't worried about the bed. Got all this sanded down. There's that big, beautiful Corsa pipe. But yeah, here's VR. So yeah, there we are. And over here is the tailgate. And like I said, there's parts on it I had to work on. There was a dent right here. There was a gouge right here. And then, let's see. Okay. Anyway. But then there's just spots. Just some spots down here. Yep. This one's still a little low. I got to put a little more filler on that. Because that actually, yeah, it's funky. But what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to start out with just painting the tailgate and the little test car. That little test car is really cool. Now, Bondo Billy probably wouldn't approve of that. He'd say that's a waste of paint or something, I'm sure. And it probably is, but for somebody like me who is not a professional painter, I'm going to paint that just to see how good this paint lays. Because I don't know the brand. I don't know what, I don't know any of the important stuff. Now, it is coming from a very reputable source, but yeah. It's just, I don't know, guys. I'm learning this stuff as I go. All right, guys, I think we're about as ready as we're going to get. Got the booth up. And I've got the tailgate and the little car in there. Truck's parked out there. And air hose is already in. It's all cleaned out. So we're going to hit that with tack rag. Go ahead and get some paint on it and see what happens. Wish me luck. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Tailgate model car only. But we got paint laid down. And I'll tell you right now how I did it. I followed the steps of Bondo Billy and Sprayway Customs. Sprayway Customs had some good information. Bondo Billy had all good information. And between the both of them and paying attention, I was able to follow along with what they said to do. And guys, let me just show you. Now, I know the camera only can do so much justice, but I mean, y'all can see that. I mean, how much better can you get than that? Just saying. Of course, the type of paint that I'm using too has a big thing to do with it. Now, there's going to be orange peel in it, I know, but I put enough clear coat on it that I can get that out. Model car, right here, guys. Yes, I sprayed it on the side of my booth. Oh well. If it makes you mad, well, build a bridge and get over it. Yeah, we're going to let that sit a minute. But, there she is. So I'm going to let this sit in here and dry and not touch it. But guys, this is by far my best work yet. And now I got to do that next. So, I'm going to take everything I did on this and apply it to that. So, let's see what happens. Well, overlook the shadows. But I've got, you can see some dull spots there. But I know for a fact on this one, there's definitely enough clear coat. But we got the truck painted. I even painted this area up here. And even if I was to leave it like it is right here, it'd still look better than it did before I brought it in here. But there's plenty of orange peel I have to get out. But aside from that, overall, not too shabby. All right, guys, so we've been hard at it for a couple days now. I had to make a showing on this truck for my Challenger client, so I don't think he was impressed, and I'm fine with that. Like I said, I don't really want to paint that car because I don't feel like my skill level's there. So, but you tell me if you think I should paint that car. I did spray the bulkhead here, overlook my little buffing wheel here, and overlook all the little white spots. That's just stuff. But now I'm not anywhere near done. You can tell that, I'm sure. You can see the swirls in it and all that. Got way more to do on the roof. Working on the B-post back here and all that. And guys, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you, paintwork is messy. It is messy. I have not touched this side over here. See that door? So yeah, there's that bulkhead there. It's a beautiful color. Haven't touched that A-post or any of that. But I've got this sanded down and you can see the shine in it already, and I hadn't even polished it yet or put the compound on it yet. This door I have not touched at all. So we're gonna get back at it and get some more sanding done. Guys, I'm starting out with 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, 3,000, and then 5,000. And I am going to take all the steps on this and see how nice I can make this look. So, yeah. But we're going to get back to work now because I want this done. I'm ready to start driving it some more. So, all right, guys. All right, guys, here we are now. Look at here. I want to show you something. You can see the glare, the reflection coming through that haziness. Now, you can see the reflection down there on the side of that. Now, from what I understand, that's a good thing. That's what you want. And then once you compound it, all that clear will come back. So, yeah, there's all that. And now we're back to the other side trying to take care of that rear quarter. Now, I don't know if that's correct or not, because to me it looks like crap right now, which it's got to look worse before it gets better, right? But anyway, so let's just see what happens with it. I don't know. But what I do recommend, anyone who's doing any kind of paint and body work, what I do recommend is get you some of these hot ass halogen lights. I know they're hot, but they show light differently than the LEDs. LEDs, I have noticed, cast a lot of shadows. And if you run with just LEDs, then you'll be chasing stuff trying to get it out forever. All right, guys, here we are. It's not done yet. I still have to do the passenger side. But as of right now, here's driver's side. See that beautiful reflection in there? Get up, see the roof. Look at all that shine. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So, there's that. Even got the A-post done. And guys, keep in mind, like I said, I'm not a painter. I'm learning this crap as I go. But there's this side. Like I said, I ain't got enough room in my shop to move around too good. But there's passenger side, still has to be done. And then I also have all these speckles and crap to clean up. That's from the polish. Maybe somebody can let me know how to stop all that. But there we are back on this side. So yeah, the paint job on the truck is coming along pretty daggone good. All right, guys, we're moving right on along. Overlook the handprints all over the door, but we're getting there. I hate these stupid lights. It makes it look like this is completely off colored, and it's not. Maybe a little bit, but not bad. But the whole truck's gonna match. Yeah, that is a touch darker, but I can live with that. At least it's all shiny and there's no primer on it. Oh well. This is also sun faded a little bit, so maybe it'll equal out. I don't have any idea. I'm not a paint guy. But we're getting it back together, guys. Now it's time to get the grill back on here. That's a whole lot of shiny to put on the front of this. We'll get the grill back on, then we'll get the rear fenders back on. I'll pull it out, and then we'll get the hood on, and I will show you guys a final in just a few. All right, so we still got to put the front bumper on, but aside from that, the Georgia mud cutter, or whatever you want to call it, however you want to go about it, is back together. Chains is dangling, paints is shining. Let me get a good back up here, guys. Good Lord, on camera, that door looks like it's way darker. There is quite a bit of shade difference there. So that's proof right there that getting your paint scanned don't mean jack. They can't get it right either. So whatever. It's gonna have to ride because I ain't doing nothing else to it. I'm done with it. I'm gonna put that front bumper on there, but aside from that, she is done. She at least shined up and looks good. Other than the dirt on it, I gotta clean it up. But hopefully that'll fade out some or something, I don't know. But this is why you don't trust people to help you, because when you trust people to help you and they tell you they're gonna do something, they don't do it. They tell you they're gonna do this and they're gonna do that, and then they don't, and then you wind up with a two-tone truck and a whole lot of money gone. So, yeah. Because guys, I ain't even gonna kid with you. I didn't get no kind of sponsorships or nothing on this. And the paint for the side of the doors and the cab was another almost $400. So, yeah, bull crap. But that's what you get when you trust people. But, oh well. It is what it is. Maybe it'll shine. I don't know. We might go back and paint the front of it now. Don't think for a second I won't knock the paint off the front fenders and all that and repaint all that. I'll do it in a damn heartbeat just to make my truck match. That's why I bought extras, just in case. But it don't look too bad. It's sufficeable, if that's even a word. I don't know, I'm kind of digging it without the front bumper, but we'll put the front bumper on. I'll do that a little bit later. In the meantime, guys, we're gonna park this because I've got some errands to run. So yeah, we'll worry about it a little bit later. I gotta get the Challenger into the shop now, so let's go get this stuff taken care of. All right, guys. Actually, you know what? That was getting the paint done on this truck. She's finished. That's the absolute best I can do. And all that was to see if I'd be able, if the customer would let me paint his Challenger. The answer to that is no. I'm not painting the Challenger. He's gonna get it wrapped now. That's fine. I don't mind. I'm not a paint guy. There's the proof right there. I'm not a paint guy. So, oh well, it is what it is. Guys, go and buy you some Super Clean. That stuff is amazing. I used a bunch of it on this truck. And Discount Paint and Automotive here in Elizabethton, Tennessee. I want to thank them for their help on this project. And really, that's it as far as sponsors. I don't have any sponsors. Make sure you go check out Pole Barn Garage, Golden Rooster Bus, Junkyard Digs, Top Notch Trees 23, and Sprayway Customs. Check out all them guys. I don't know how to leave a link in the description yet, so when I figure that out, I'll do that for you. But in the meantime, that's going to do it for this one, guys. Remember, if it doesn't challenge you, it don't change you. This was a challenge. I will accept the fact that it did change me because I now know a lot more about what I'm doing when it comes to paint and making paint look good. Am I a painter? No. Can I make something look good? Yeah. I mean, guys, keep in mind, remember, there was holes in the bottom of these doors on both sides, and there's not now. So, anyway, that's going to do it for this one, guys. And if you hadn't already, make sure you comment, like, and subscribe, and we will catch you guys on the next video. Thanks, everybody.